Hey, hey. Yep. It's your boy. It's your boy. Again, Ehud. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? I pray all is well with you. I pray you walking in your favor. I pray you walking in your blessed life. Yeah, I pray that for you, and I believe that for you. In the name of Jesus. Do you believe it? Listen, today I want to talk to you about a topic that I don't know how it's going to be received, but let's see where it go. Let's see where this thing go. And I want to speak on women issues that destroys relationships. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Let me say that one more time. Women issues that destroys relationships. Now, before we start, let me tell you that your boy Ehud is not a woman basher. Not by far. No, I am not a woman basher. Secondly, your boy Ehud does not look for everything wrong in a woman. Because I don't have room to look for nothing wrong in nobody. I'm just telling you, I don't have room like that in my life. Because I look at myself and say, boy, you need to get saved. And I'm talking about immediately. Not immediately, but immediately, boy. You need to get saved. You need to go ahead and confess Jesus, boy. For real. You need to stop playing with that one. Listen here. I want to speak on this here topic because I really believe that some of the things that I am about to say, they are really detrimental to a relationship. And what it does, it causes great damage. Man, it causes great damage to the whole house. I want to speak about, first of all, just let me lay this here out there. Women who are in a relationship with a man. Women who are in a relationship with a man. Let's get that clear. Women who are in a relationship with a man. Okay. And this woman has kids by a previous relationship. Okay. So she meets this guy. He comes along. And when I'm speaking on guys, I'm not speaking about no deadbeat, any kind of guy. I'm speaking about men. So this guy, he comes along and they get into a relationship. So now they're in the house together, and they're in the house together. So now he's the type of guy that brings order. He brings order. Now, you've been used to doing things your way, woman. Running the house your way, woman. Guiding the kids, the children, your way, woman. Now here comes a man who has different values, different systems, different governmental rules that he's about to bring to the table, that he's about to bring to the house, that he's about to bring and implement in the children. Watch this, that are not biologically his. Okay. So, now, when he bring the government authority that he's bringing, such as disciplining the children and not allowing them to do certain things, especially when they don't deserve it or when he feel like that they don't deserve it and things like this. And you, woman, come against that. The children see this. The children are looking at this. See, I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. See, the children see this here. But see, seeing that you've been doing this here for so long and you got issues in you already about your previous relationship and how the guy done left, you know, he done just left you with the children. So now you done took on the part of the mother and the father. So you say, you done took on the mother and the father. So now here comes a guy who wants to bring government, and the way he's coming at the children are way different than the way you come at the children. Because in most cases, you know, a lot of cases, you know, women will let children get away with more than men will let them get away with. And especially, watch this here, I'm speaking on young boys. Young boys. This is where you're going to have to be real careful at, woman, when it comes to the young boys and the man that's in your life and the man that's in their life. See, when you have a man who is trying to establish a relationship with a young boy, this man is not his biological father. This young boy is about to be smelling himself. Now, this man is trying to implement order in this young boy's life. You, woman, strategically come against what this man is laying down. I am talking about women issues that destroy relationships. You come against what he's laying down because you feel like you have to now protect this young boy from this man who you lay down with, who you have sex with. You have to protect him from this boy, but you don't protect him from your body. That's a whole nother one. But now, when you do that, you are opening the door for this young boy to get the pump in him to rise up. Because when you, who are supposed to be the enforcer of the government that he laid down, when you come against that, you open the floodgates for rebellion to come through. Now watch this. See, because there can only be one king per kingdom. You can't have two kings per kingdom because there's going to be a power struggle. So you got this king, the man, who is trying to nurture and discipline and bring order into this prince, the young boy life. But now by you not enforcing the government that the king is laying down, you are giving the prince ammunition, queen, to brawl up against the king. So now we have a prince who is trying to get out of his lane to function in king role when he hasn't been granted that yet by the king. So now what we have is a power struggle. Now, me being a man, let me tell you how this is going to go. Let me tell you how this your whole adventure is going to turn out in this aspect. Either he's going to do one or two things, and you can quote me on this here. Either this man is going to do one or two things with that, because it's going to get so intense Because a man do not like his kingdom to be overthrown. Watch this here. He's going to either get violent or he's going to shut down completely. Because the king sits on the throne. The queen sits beside him to enforce what the king laid down. Now, when the king laid government authority down and the queen buck against authority, she opened the floodgates for everybody that's up under to try to push against the authority. And by the king sitting on the throne, now he is looking for his helpmeet, who's nowhere around. Now he's all by himself, which means now he has to put up a defense mechanism. So now he has to guard his own territory. He has to stand up because now pride has set in everywhere now. Pride has set in the king, and pride has set in the prince. What has set in the queen is all out high treason and rebellion towards the king, because she feels like she has to protect the prince from the king. So now we have a power struggle with the king and the prince, because the prince feels like he's capable now of being the king because of the false authority he's been given by the queen. Because children are going to flee to the government that is allowing them to do what they want to do. I'm talking about women issues that destroy relationships. Children are going to linger to the government that is going to allow them to do what they want to do. Which means now when they linger over here, now instead of the king looking to as someone who provides and protects, now he is looked at as a tyrant. Someone who is just mean and evil and rotten and abusive. Which means that this pressure is going to get so thick to either the king is going to get violent and abusive, and there will become a spirit of competition between the king and the prince because of the queen, to where now we have something that will come along to where hatred will set in. I'm trying to help us. I'm trying to help us families. I'm trying to help us families. Women, I'm trying to help us families. This is why we have so many single parent homes. This is one of the most powerful reasons. The king needs to know that he's the king in his kingdom. So he's going to either get abusive or he's going to shut down. And the kingdom will be overthrown by the spirit of rebellion from the queen and take over by the prince. And as a result, by the prince not being fully prepared to be a king, now all kind of hell and destruction will come in that household. Check this out. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 31. And you have these women conferences where they have, and all these people, they always want to throw up Proverbs 31. They all women conference, they slang us some Proverbs 31. Well, let me tell you, Proverbs 31 was not written for a woman. Proverbs 31 was written for a man. A man's mother wrote Proverbs 31 to inform him on what he should be looking for in a woman. Man. You don't believe me? Listen to Proverbs 31, verse 1. I don't know how they got past this. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Proverbs 31 was written for a king by his mother. She prophesied this here unto him. And we're going to go down to verse 10. Listen to what she tell him. This is the woman. This is the king's mother telling him what he need to be looking for in a woman. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. She said, who can find a woman? Now, so you have all these here women to be talking about that they are a virtuous woman and all that. They don't even know what virtuous means. Virtuous means morally right. Morally right. So see, she's saying, who can find a woman who has right morals, right principles, who has integrity? One translation says, a good woman is hard to find. Jesus Christ. But look, see, women, I'm not bashing you. Believe me when I tell you. And I know it's hard for a lot of women because of the stuff that you've been holding on inside from your past relationships. And it's only natural because women by nature are incubators. So they hold on to stuff. And then a lot of times that's dangerous because you'll take it to the other realm of your life and you'll destroy things. Watch this. The heart of her husband, verse 11, do it safely trust in her so that he shall have no need of spoil. Watch what the Amplifier said. The heart of her husband trusts in her confidently and relies on and believes in her securely so that he has no lack of honest gain or need of dishonest spoil. She's saying that the husband, the man, the king, is going to have so much confidence in his woman, his wife, his queen, to where he don't have any thoughts about doing ill things to get things rolling. Because he got so much confidence in his wife that he know, watch this here, she's by his side. Woman, I'm trying to help us. I'm trying to help keep our families together, woman. Please listen to me. Please. I'm trying to help us. This stuff has destroyed a lot of families. Because, let's face it, a man cannot verbally beat a woman. Most men cannot verbally beat a woman. You can't. Most men cannot do it. Most men cannot do it. This is why it be so much abuse, physical. Because most men, they can't do it. So when you go against him, he's going to either get abusive because he can't pass words with you. He's going to get abusive, and by him not being able to pass words with you, he is going to get abusive because he cannot pass words with you. And he's going to either shut down because he cannot pass words with you. So he's going to do one of the two. And once he's shut down, now he's not going to even attempt to bring governmental order. And it opens the door for Satan to bring all kind of havoc in the life. Watch this here. Listen what she's saying about the woman. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Lord have mercy. Watch what Amplifier said. She comforts, encourages, and does him only good as long as there is life within her. She only speaks highly of him. She only encourages him. See, woman, when you can encourage your man, Clark Kent will hurry up and bring out Superman. I'm telling you, he'll bring him out. You want to see a superhero come to life? Encourage your man. Encourage that king. Encourage him. Encourage him. Woman, I'm telling you, you are going to have to start encouraging your man. One of the ways you can do that is by, watch this here, keeping folks out your business. See, women, many women, they go to talking to other people about their relationship. They go to talking to people about their husband, about their man. You know, and it's dangerous. It is dangerous. Because you open the door for a Pandora box to be open. You open the door. Watch what this will say. Let me show what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. He is known, he is respected wherever he go because of how highly his woman speak about him. How she carry herself as a woman with integrity, with morals, with principles, as a virtuous woman. But see, when you buck up against your man and you talking crazy to him, especially in front of the family, shut your mouth, boy. Stop. Shut your mouth, boy. Boy, you won't get yourself in trouble. In front of the family is looking at this here. It dilutes the kingship that he has. Because you bucking against something that is your covering. Man. Now, you are showing people what you think about the man that's in your life who is supposed to be covering the family. And watch this here. People are going to respect your man, your king, your husband to the level that you do. That includes the children. This is why you must speak well of him. He must be known in the gates among the elders of the land. He must be known in his household as the man of this spot. He must be known in his household as the king. He must be known in his household as the man who has the final say-so of governmental authority in this spot. He must be known as the man in this household that his queen is enforcing whatever he lay down. And who all don't like it? People, this is a serious issue because we need families together. We need families together. We need for the men to stand up firm, and we need the woman to enforce what he put down. This is one of the issues that destroys relationships. This is one of the women issues that destroys relationships. You cannot undercut and overthrow the king and expect for there to be peace and prosperity and protection and favor in the house. Not going to happen. What you are going to get is division and destruction. That's what you're going to get. You have to allow him to be the man, to be the father. And you have to believe God. You have to trust God to trust him. You have to trust God to trust him. Now, I know a lot of you women won't agree with this here because of the stuff that's in you that you haven't got delivered from. But you need to get delivered from those hurts of unforgiveness, bitterness, all kind of stuff that you got going on in you that's been in there from decades, from years ago. You need to get that stuff out of you because who it hurts the most are the children. When you got a man who's functioning as a king, queen, your slot is to enforce what the king lay down so that the prince and the princesses can understand that the governmental rule of authority is enforced by the queen and you all are really one flesh. Therefore, the king can sit on his throne and be looked at and honored in his seat in the gates of he's the king. Therefore, we will not have this woman issue that'll destroy the relationship. This your boy, Ehud. I hope you liked it. I did what I could. And you already know. I approve this message. You know I'm out. Peace.